Consort Su, for breaching etiquette. Before the emperor and offending the noble consort, you are hereby stripped of your title effective immediately, banished to the cold palace, cannot leave without an imperial summons.
It's over. The cold palace is a cold, miserable place. No one who enters ever rises again. Consort Su's life is completely ruined.
I thank your majesty for your boundless grace.
Consort Su, are you so frightened by the decree? You've lost your mind? The cold palace is cold, lonely, miserable, and helpless. No sunlight all year round. Do you know what a torturous place it is? Thank you, noble consort, for still thinking of me.
I was so overwhelmed that I forgot to thank you. Noble consort, are you worried I won't be comfortable here? So you're sending me to the cold palace to enjoy peace and quiet? Yes, noble consort. That's exactly what I think. The best part of the cold palace. No one fights for favor. No one schemes against you. No one plays mind games. Best of all, no more waking up before dawn. No more rushing around to pay respects and follow rules. No more vicious palace intrigue. I'm free and easy all day. The court covers room and board. No worries about food or clothing. This is no cold palace. It's a top-tier retirement home. Even immortals would envy.
She must be crazy. The shock was too much. She's lost her mind.
Sister Su. It's obvious noble consort and her people framed you. You're still innocent. Why didn't you defend yourself and get justice?
What's the point of defending myself? If I win, I'm still trapped in this cage. Fighting every day. If I lose, I end up in the cold palace anyway. Same result either way. Why waste my breath going through unnecessary steps? Take my advice. Working in the deep palace, no need to kill yourself in the rat race. Don't push yourself too hard.
Your Highness, how come you've already packed all your bedding and luggage?
You bet. I've waited for this paid leave in the cold palace to just lay flat for 6 whole months. Farewell, everyone. We'll never meet again. Don't come looking for me in the cold palace.
My lady, this cold palace is so run down. Not a single intact window. Drafts everywhere. We'll freeze day after day. No clothes or blankets at night. We'll probably end up starving or freezing to death in this deserted place.
Starve? Freeze to death? Chuanxing, your vision is way too narrow. Take a good sniff. The scent hidden in this air.
It's dust and mold, my lady.
Wrong. This is the purest fragrance of freedom, breaking free from palace intrigue and escaping cutthroat rivalry. Don't just stand there dazed. Get over to the corner. Pick those fresh wild greens. Wash them carefully. Tonight we have an extra veg dish. Light and tasty.
It's so delicious. My lady, you used to live a privileged life in the palace. You never lifted a finger in the kitchen. How can you cook, and so well?
That gilded cage of a palace. Scheming and plotting every day. Every step's a cutthroat calculation. Even fine food and rare wine tasted like ash in my mouth. I'm completely exhausted. Yet here in the cold palace, a bowl of hot wild vegetable soup is the real taste of life, the true flavor of all things. If I'd known the cold palace was this peaceful cozy, I never would have bothered fighting for favor. I would have come here on my own long ago.
The cold palace has long echoed with wronged women's sobs, madmen's wailing, endless daily misery and resentment. Tonight, someone here sleeps so peacefully and soundly, without a trace of sorrow. Even eat calmly, and sleep soundly.
Who on earth
lives in this cold
Stop right there. In broad daylight, you dare climb over the wall into the cold palace to steal vegetables?
I
Still talking back? Look at you, soft-skinned and delicate. Not a speck of dirt on those fingers. You've clearly never done a day of farm work. You're a habitual thief who loves stealing. Stop pretending to be decent.
Do you know who I am?
I don't care who you are. Not even the Emperor himself gets a pass. All these veggies in my garden, I tilled it hoe by hoe. I've tended them day after day. They're as precious as gold. No one is allowed to steal them.
What if I'm hungry?
Here, take it and eat. Once you're full, hurry up and leave. Don't hang around my garden every day, eyeing my vegetables.
Go to the cold palace and check for me what a miserable life that sinner Su Yao is living. Remember everything you see and hear. Report it all back to me.
Why bother? In that broken, cold, dead place, she must be unkempt and disheveled, weeping every night, huddled in a corner in misery, trapped in a living hell. Pitiful and laughable.
The cold palace is quite lively today. We even have a guest here. Chunxing, bring a small stool and treat the sister well. Let her try this fresh dried fish. We caught it from the back pond yesterday.
And noble consort Su, your life here in the cold palace. How can it be this comfortable?
It's peaceful and carefree here, free of all strife. I sleep until late every day. No need to get up early to pay respects. No scheming or plotting. No rat race to please anyone. Where else can you find such a good life? My dear, go ask the consorts for me. If they're tired of palace schemes and want peace, I'll gladly make room here in the cold palace anytime.
Your Highness, this maid was clearly sent by the imperial consort to spy on you and laugh at you. You're just letting her go like that. Won't they hold a grudge and cause more trouble?
Let her see. Anyway, my life now is 100 times comfier than theirs in that gilded cage, stuck in endless scheming and infighting. If it bothers them, that's on them. I'll just enjoy an extra bowl of rice and more peace.
Your Highness. She's living in the cold palace. She's more carefree than we are.
She's in the cold palace, living more at ease than us? I underestimated her. Just a disgraced consort in the cold palace. How can you live so carefree? Well, then, I'll go meet her myself.
Noble Lady Su, Her Highness the noble consort ordered. Cold palace allowances cut in half. But now with palace-wide budget cuts, all your allowances are cancelled starting today. We hope you will bear with this, noble lady.
How can this be? Without palace allowances, we have no food or money in this cold palace. What will we eat? What will we drink? This is deliberate. They're trying to kill Our Lady.
Oh, wave all of them. That works too. All right, eunuch, safe travels. I won't see you out.
My lady, when did you secretly stockpile all these supplies and food? I had no idea.
The secret to surviving the palace. Rely on yourself, never on others. Food provided by Imperial Kitchen are stale, rock-hard leftovers. How can that compare to the food we've grown, caught, and prepared ourselves? You see, all that hassle from noble consort Lu Just save me trouble. I don't have to go to the gate every day anymore. For those rotten, hard to swallow leftovers. Come to think of it, I really should thank her properly.
How's Lady Sue in the Cold Palace been lately? Is she still all right?
Your Majesty, Imperial Noble Consort Lu, she still holds a grudge against Lady Sue for her past offense before you. She ordered this morning to cut off all food and clothing for Lady Sue in the Cold Palace, and completely cut off all of her palace supplies.
Imperial Noble Consort Lu is overstepping her bounds. Meddling far too much.
Climbing over the wall to drop by again. Here you go, warm fresh eggs from my own hen. They're still warm. Peel and eat them while they're hot.
I rushed here to play the hero and stand up for her. But now it's clear I'm not here to protect her, but rushed here to mooch a free meal.
Old Fu, stop sweeping. Take a break. Drink this bowl of fong fong decoction while it's hot. It's perfect for your chronic cough.
Mistress Sue, I really can't accept this. I'm just an old, lowly servant. How could I deserve to eat your food? It's far too much for this old servant.
Cut the empty formalities. This cold palace is walled in. Forgotten by everyone. No difference between master and servant here. We're all cast aside and forgotten. We suffer here together. Helping each other is only right. Drink up. It'll lose its potency once cold. All this warmth will go to waste. Xiaotsue, the herbal medicine you sent home the other day. Is your mother feeling any better? Old Wang, your leg has that old chronic ailment. Cloudy and rainy days are the hardest. Don't push yourself too hard. Remember to use moxa smoke and compresses for relief.
Your Highness, you're so genuinely kind to them. What are you really after? They're just servants sent to the cold palace to die. Powerless with no one to rely on. They can't help us at all.
Nothing. I want nothing. We're all flesh and blood. They suffer daily in the cold palace, ground down by hardship. Their lives are already hard enough. I just lend a hand when I can, to spare them pain and give them a little warmth. It's just a small effort. Why wouldn't I?
Most of my life, I've been tossed in the palace. Always reading faces, always trampled on. At my age, this is the first time a master's ever taken me seriously. First time ever. Someone has treated me like a decent human being. Master Su, your timely help is a great kindness. This lowly servant owes you his life. I'll remember your kindness forever.
Climbing the wall again. Doesn't this huge palace have a proper gate?
I just happened to be passing by, inspecting the palace defenses and grounds.
Since you're here to inspect palace security, perfect. While you're at it, go fill those water vats. That counts as doing your duty.
I had nothing to do today. I accidentally got lost here. and I wandered into the cold palace by mistake. It's stuffy in the palace. So I came out today for a walk to clear my head. I heard the cold palace is quiet and unique. So I came here to enjoy the scenery and fix the walls.
Look at you, delicate and pampered. You're actually getting the hang of rough work now. What's the matter? Things are tough at home. I can't get by. Why not just stay here in the cold palace as my helper? I'll give you 3 meals a day. I'll keep you fed and warm.
My lady, this youngster has extraordinary bearing. He's no ordinary man. His grace and presence far surpass that of ordinary people. What if he's someone way too important for us to offend? We'd be in huge trouble.
If he were really that important, would he climb over the wall and break into the cold palace every day, and mooch free meals, and rush to do all the hard work? He's just a spoiled rich kid with strict parents, kept on a tight leash, sneaking out for air and to laze around. But he's genuine, capable, and doesn't scheme. He's got a good heart. To us, he's a real good guy. It's already dark. You're not going back yet. Aren't you afraid your family will give you a hard time?
What if I can't go back? Would you really keep me as a hired hand in the cold palace?
Sure. Room and board provided, but no pay. And you'll chop wood and carry water every day.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, where are you? An urgent memorial from the Imperial Study has arrived. Your servants have searched the entire inner palace. Your servant kowtows to your Majesty. Long live the Emperor. I've disturbed your Majesty. I deserve 10,000 deaths.
You are. Your Majesty.
I'm Xiao Hung. Sorry you had to see me like this.
Your humble consort. I didn't know it was your Majesty. I even made you carry water, chop wood, feed chickens, and till the land. I deserve 10,000 deaths.
All right. Drop the formalities. Here in the cold palace. You don't have to treat me as emperor. I just want to be an ordinary man too.
Oh no. I've used up all my life's courage, just bossing the emperor around.
Your ladyship, the man you order around every day, is actually the emperor.
Today, that cornbread and cabbage. From the cold palace. Prepare another serving and bring it here.
Your Majesty. You want coarse-grained steamed buns and boiled cabbage today.
Add a bowl of plain steamed rice. I have a way to get you out of this cold palace for good. I'll move you to a quiet, elegant residence. I'll immediately issue an edict to restore your rank and promote you further. From now on, you won't have to be trapped suffering in this dilapidated place anymore.
I only found out yesterday that you're the emperor. I've been bossing you around every day, making you chop wood and feed chickens. I'm already on edge and uneasy. No. I can't accept this. I really can't.
Why not?
Think about it. If I returned to the harem, I'd have to get up before dawn to dress up. Every day. I respectfully greet the empress and consorts, without the least slack. Every day I have to deal with everyone. Always on guard against schemes everywhere. Tread carefully. Force a smile at those I dislike. Saying fake pleasantries. I never have a moment of ease. In this deep palace, the higher your rank and honor, the more eyes are watching you, waiting for you to slip up. The more strife and scheming there is. But here in the cold palace, I can sleep till I wake up naturally every day. In my free time, I grow vegetables, fish, brew tea, and cook. No strife, no disturbance, free to follow my heart. This life is truly blissful. I appreciate your kindness. This high rank and honor everyone fights for. Give it to someone else. The harem's full of people desperate to climb higher, fighting for favor and power. I'll stay out of this, nor chase this vanity.
You truly aren't tempted at all? This is the extraordinary favor and honor that countless women in the harem spend a lifetime seeking in vain.
What people fight tooth and nail for, it isn't always good. Vanity and empty fame are nothing but burdens. Only what suits you and brings you peace is your best home.
Have you heard? Lady Su in the Cold Palace actually rejected the Emperor's personal offer of restoration and promotion.
What? His Majesty himself offered her restoration and promotion, yet she refused without a second thought? Unbelievable.
So there really is a harem consort who wants neither the Emperor's favor nor promotion. Has she lost her mind? Gave up a brilliant future to rot in the cold palace.
Shameless and ungrateful. Since you insist on taking it easy in the cold palace, refusing to bow and seize this chance, don't blame me for being cruel. From now on, I'll make you rot in the cold palace forever, with no hope of ever getting out.
By Her Highness Noble Consort's oral decree, thoroughly search the cold palace. We received a secret tip. Consort Su, confined here. She stole and hid missing imperial treasures. Search immediately and gather all evidence.
Nonsense. My lady is innocent. She's open and honest. Ever since we were moved to the cold palace, we've never stepped out. We get all we need through our own hard work. How could we possibly steal anything from the palace?
Words can't prove innocence. Only a search will tell. Men, search thoroughly. Ironclad evidence. Caught red-handed. Consort Su, these are the imperial treasures. Missing for days. Found under your bed. How do you plan to talk your way out of this?
You're saying these were found under my bed? But I thoroughly cleaned under the bed just yesterday. It was completely empty. Nothing there at all. This lady official. After you came in, you ignored all the furnishings here. You didn't search anywhere, and went straight under my bed to get something. May I ask, since you never searched, how did you know the stolen goods were here? From the start?
That's pure sophistry. You're dodging the real issue. The evidence is conclusive now. We have the physical evidence. No matter how you quibble, it's useless. Guards, take her away now.
Your Highness. Let go of Her Highness. This is a frame-up. We're wronged. You're forcing a confession. Where is justice?
Don't cry. The quicker you throw mud, the weaker its foundation. In the end, you'll be covered in mud. It backfires on whoever started it.
Caught red-handed.
Inside job.
Irrefutable evidence. I beg your majesty to punish Lady Sue severely, to uphold palace discipline, and as a warning to others.
Consort Sue is done for. Stealing imperial property is a serious crime. This time, not even the Cold Palace can save her.
Your Majesty. I, your humble consort, dare ask you, search officer. When, where, and from what part of my quarters were these so-called stolen goods found?
At noon today, Imperial Guards searched the Cold Palace as ordered. Everyone saw these stolen goods found under your bed. The evidence is irrefutable. Don't you dare deny it.
That's unfortunate then. I've had nothing to do these days, so I clean my chambers daily. I sweep under the bed 3 times a day. It's spotless and bare. Not even a speck of dust or clutter. But this lady officer has only just arrived. They searched nowhere else, went straight under the bed, pulled out the stolen goods right where they lay. If it were just a routine search, how could they be so sure? Someone must have hidden it there beforehand. To frame me today.
Your Majesty, I have evidence to report. I got up to burn mugwort to ward off cold. At midnight last night, I saw this female official's personal attendant lurking suspiciously by the Cold Palace corner. When no one was around, he snuck this stolen package through the window crack into the side room.
I saw it with my own eyes too.
It definitely wasn't Lady Sue's doing. Lady Sue lives in the Cold Palace. She has always treated her servants well, leads a clean life, and handles everything herself. She would never stoop to such petty theft
and insubordination.
Besides, these imperial treasures are deep, in the imperial vault, heavily guarded. I live in the Cold Palace. All my allowances have been cut off. I never leave my quarters. Even my daily movements are strictly restricted. How could I possibly steal from the imperial treasury? But the tribute silk wrapping the stolen goods has unique embroidery. Only one place in the palace has access to it. Your Majesty, just send someone to investigate, and you'll find its origin.
What an elaborately staged frame-up, Consort Lu. The evidence is overwhelming. What do you have to say for yourself? Consort Lu is hereby immediately demoted to Pin. Confined to Jingren Palace to reflect on her mistakes, forbidden to enter or leave without imperial summons. You've suffered a terrible injustice. Today I grant you any wish you want. Whatever reward, favor or honor you desire. Just ask, and I'll grant it all.
Then I venture to ask your Majesty for a favor. Allow me to return to the Cold Palace, to live a quiet life in seclusion.
Have you heard? Mistress Sue from the Cold Palace exposed the trap, turned the tables, and brought down Consort Lu.
That's not all. Now the noble consort is under house arrest. Mistress Sue actually turned down His Majesty's reinstatement offer. She happily returned to the Cold Palace for a quiet life. The glory others fight hard for, she throws away. Never striving, yet unbeatable. She's practically a living immortal in the palace.
My lady, you're really a well-known legend all across the palace. Even the normally cold meal delivery eunuch is so polite and respectful to us this morning. I've heard that many high-ranking concubines these days are all trying their best to curry favor with you.
Why curry favor with me? I have no power or influence. I can't promote them or handle their social obligations. Go, spread the word. Tell everyone to do their own jobs. Just leave me alone to bask in the sun.
My lady, you are truly the most unambitious and the most extraordinary mistress in the world.
Climbing the wall again. Is the royal family so poor you can't even afford a gate? Or does His Majesty just prefer climbing walls to the main entrance?
Aren't I used to climbing it? I brought some rice and flour, and some vegetable seeds. Just a quick inspection, by the way.
Well, at least you didn't come empty-handed today. Just put them over there. Perfect timing. That corner patch is still untilled. Loosen the soil and get it ready for planting.
You're really casual, huh? How dare you order me to dig the soil? Everyone in the palace tiptoes around me, bend over backwards, and flatter me endlessly. They'd pour their hearts out just to win my favor. Why is it you of all people?
That you're always so different from others. Can sucking up to you get me a full meal? Can it help me water crops and till the land, so I can live a peaceful life? It's simple here. You work, I feed you. No work, no food. A fair deal. No one owes anyone anything.
Sounds good, right?
Your Majesty, you may not know that. Noble Consort Sue is truly extraordinary. She helped His Majesty uncover the framing scheme and expose the Imperial Consort's plot. She achieved great merit. The Emperor insisted on rewarding her with restored rank and favor, but she doesn't crave glory at all. Instead, she earnestly pleaded to return to the cold palace and live a quiet life. Without hesitation.
In the harem, every woman fights for favor and power, constant scheming and plotting, clawing their way to imperial power and high positions. I have seen enough of those who fawn on the powerful. Yet there is such a woman who only seeks quiet in the lonely palace, a remarkable woman indifferent to worldly vanities. I've lived deep in the palace, holding high rank, trapped half my life, fighting half my life. I've seen all the vanity of human hearts. Today I really want to see this extraordinary woman. In person. She defies convention and is rumored to be a living immortal. Get the carriage ready discreetly. No fuss, no announcement needed. I'll go to the cold palace myself to see just how insightful she really is. I've spent most of my life in the deep palace. I've seen all kinds of concubines pretend to be aloof, putting on shows just to gain fame. Everyone says Lady Sue of the Cold Palace is a living immortal, no desires at all. I'll just go take a quiet look myself. Is she truly enlightened in private? Or just hiding behind a deeper disguise?
We got guests. You two don't look familiar. You must have gotten lost in the palace and wandered to this secluded place. Perfect timing. I just dug up these fresh sweet potatoes from my field. They're crisp, sweet, and juicy. Take a basket back home and try some.
They're all natural and pollution-free. You kid. You're really frank and adorable. I've lived most of my life. It's the first time I've ever seen someone give a gift so openly and unreservedly. Kid, this cold palace is always short of food, and clothes cold and desolate. Life here is extremely tough. You've lived here alone all these years. Do you really not find it hard?
Don't you feel wronged? What's so hard about it? Here I sleep whenever I want. Free and easy. I'm self-sufficient. I grow my own vegetables to eat. It's peaceful and steady. I don't have to get up before dawn. To dress and pay respects. I don't have to deal with people and watch their moods. No one is constantly chattering, scheming and plotting against... Madam, you've never experienced such peace and freedom. If you tried it, You probably wouldn't even bother going back.
To that gilded cage. Yes, a truly good kind of peace. Everyone in the palace craves luxury, power, and favor. Only you see through it all. I really love this honest truth. Emperor, you came just in time. I had nothing to do today, so I went to see Lady Sue in your cold palace myself.
Mother, what do you think of her? Was she coarse in speech and disrespectful in manner? Or did she break any rules?
What are you so nervous about? That girl isn't fake or pretentious at all. She's pure, genuine, and really interesting. True character like hers is rare in the harem. This basket of fresh fruits and vegetables is her special first meeting gift to me today. From now on, if anyone in the harem provokes Lady Sue, or gives her a hard time, or secretly cuts her cold palace allowances, or deliberately troubles her, they can just come to me first for punishment.
On behalf of Su Yao, I thank Mother for your protection.
Here. Hey, perfect timing. Here, take 2. They're fresh, just laid by our own hen in the yard.
That guard who just left. You know him well?
Not really. He's the inner gate guard. I asked him to bring me some rare vegetable seeds from the south. He seems honest, always happy to help others.
So you're this friendly and generous. To everyone in the palace?
He ran an errand for me. I gave him 2 eggs as thanks. It's just common courtesy. What's wrong with that? Your Majesty, you seem off today. You're not making any sense.
From now on, if he comes to deliver vegetable seeds or messages, let Chuanxing handle it. You don't need to show up yourself.
Fine, fine. Whatever you say. Honestly, you sneak into the cold palace over the wall every day without a word, breaking all the rules. But you're so picky about others. You meddle too much.
Tell me honestly. Am I inferior in any way to an errand running royal guard delivering vegetable seeds?
Your Majesty. You really mustn't think that. No one under heaven can compare to your Majesty.
Enough. Nonsense. Leave.
I've finally seen through it, completely. Su Yao's no living goddess. She's just best at acting aloof. She just knows how to retreat to advance. If she can act her way into His Majesty's heart, so can I.
My lady, forgive me for speaking out of turn. Consort Sue seems so calm and carefree. It doesn't look like she's putting on an act. It's more like she truly doesn't covet imperial favor or seek high position.
Naive. In the inner palace, who doesn't love grand favor and glory? All this talk of wanting nothing. It's just a trick to manipulate the emperor's mind. Just watch. I'll copy her approach right now. I'll surely catch His Majesty's eye. Once more. Filthy. So filthy. How can anyone do this dirty work? Can't even get anyone to help.
Your Highness. Your Majesty. His Majesty has already passed by.
This is no way to live. No charcoal for warmth. Cold food every day. Not even a servant to wait on me. I've had enough.
I can't pretend anymore. Acting all noble and detached every day. It's only been 3 days. You've completely shown your true colors. You thought you could learn from Mistress Sue and become a living saint. Dripping with gold and silver, reeking of money. You can't hide your ambition. I can smell it from a mile away.
You're here to laugh at me too, aren't you? You think I'm really ridiculous, don't you?
No. I just came here to tell you the truth.
You really can't learn it. It's not that you're not smart enough, just not dedicated enough.
What the two of us want was totally different from the start. You chased the Emperor's favor, others' envious gazes, a glamorous high rank deep in the palace. I want freedom and ease. You're forcing yourself to live a hard life you don't want, acting detached on purpose. It's never been indifference. It's just suffering in silence.
Then what on earth should I want? What on earth should I do?
Take it slow. First, figure out what you truly want deep down. Don't always stare at other people's lives, envying their good life. Go back to your palace. The hard beds and hard days of the cold palace were never meant for you.
Noble consort Sue's state of mind is truly unmatched. She never kicks her opponents when they're down. Instead, she shows genuine kindness. Such clarity and breadth of mind. We could never learn it in a lifetime.
No wonder Imperial Noble Consort Lu, with all her overwhelming power, couldn't defeat her. Her character and vision alone put her on a whole different level from others.
The Empress Dowager's birthday banquet is almost here. Our finale fruit platter is ruined. If we can't fix this, if there's a slip-up, every last one of us in the preparation office will lose our heads.
My lady, you're knowledgeable and clever. These fruits look totally ruined. No one else can help. Could you please take a look?
It's nothing. The cellar was too damp and stuffy. They got ruined from being sealed up. It's not bugs or rot. It's not beyond saving. Why are you panicking?
Noble consort Sue saw the cause at a glance. So, can these fruits still be saved? Can we put them on the table?
All right. I know you're all worried. Look at you, so pitiful. Stop wailing like that in front of me. Everyone, move aside. Make some room. Done. I'm going back to the cold palace to sunbathe. Don't bother me unless it's important.
This fresh fruit platter is uniquely designed. Sweet and mellow. Rich in fruity aroma. It's fresher and sweeter than pre-made fruits from past birthday banquets. What fine craftsmanship. Who crafted this?
Mother, this fruit platter was made by Consort Su. From the Cold Palace, by her own hands.
Just an abandoned consort in the Cold Palace. No rank, no power. Yet she repeatedly breaks through, earning special notice and favor from both the Empress Dowager and the Emperor. This woman has a remarkable mind and boundless potential. If we let her rise further, she'll be a grave threat to the Liu family. Our greatest obstacle. Consort Liu is out of favor and under house arrest. The Liu clan has no backing left in the palace, if we let Lady Su keep currying favor with His Majesty and rise steadily. The Liu clan will soon have no place in the harem or the imperial court. While her wings aren't fully grown, her foundation is still weak. We must root out this trouble at its source. End this threat forever.
My lord, rashly moving against a consort would draw His Majesty's suspicion and give our enemies ammunition against us. It's too dangerous. I have a plan. Why not reopen that old, cold case no one's talked about in years?
That old cold case is indeed a smart move. No one knows the secrets it hides, so it's easy to exploit. We must find a way to drag Lady Su's name deep into this unsolved case.
Strange. These days, there are clearly more prying eyes on the Cold Palace.
Your Highness, the courtyard is perfectly fine. There's no one here. Perhaps you've been too idle lately and overthinking, Your Highness.
Our regular vegetable delivery eunuch is a new face now. Palace patrols added 2 extra rounds for no reason. Even the tabby cat that steals in my courtyard won't come near these days. No wind, but waves rise. A storm is brewing in the palace.
Your Highness, what should we do now? Should we report to His Majesty immediately and seek his protection?
Why panic? Our opponent hasn't even made a move yet. If we panic and lose our cool first, we'll play right into their hands and give them leverage. Counter movement with stillness. Stay calm and wait for them to slip up and reveal themselves. Old Fu. Things are strange in the palace lately. Undercurrents are surging. Stay alert in the palace. Keep a close watch on every move.
Don't worry, Master. I've spent half my life in the depths of this palace. I read people and situations clearly, know what's going on, and I have a clear head. Who's good? Who harbors malice? Whose origins are shady? I can tell at a glance. I'll keep a close eye on everything for you, Master.
Your Majesty, someone just left this anonymously. At the palace gate, it says it concerns Deqian and an old case, and begs Your Majesty to read it in person.
Consort Su is implicated in an old case. Incriminating evidence found. Effective immediately, she is confined to the Cold Palace. All access is suspended. She shall remain here pending full investigation and await sentencing.
Your Highness, this time is different. This old case has far-reaching ties and grave sins. Even His Majesty can't just favor one side and hush this up. What are we going to do this time?
Mistress, I've just found out the whole truth. It's no ordinary investigation. It's a death trap meant for you. They're deeply entrenched in the court. Their power is intertwined everywhere. They're determined to wipe us all out. They'll leave no one alive.
So that's it. Looks like this time I really can't lie low and avoid this anymore. I never wanted to fight for power. All I wanted was a peaceful life. But some people keep pushing me, forcing a blade to my throat and those around me. Fine then. Don't blame me for not backing down anymore. I'm attacking. Every frame up leaves cracks. In this crisis, many in the palace you've helped
Are willing to pass word and lend a hand.
A fabricated old tale may look flawless, but it won't hold up under close scrutiny.
Master, you've always treated people kindly. You've built goodwill and never made enemies.
Investigate. Let her. When she's worn out halfway through her search, convinced she's found the truth, I'll add more fuel to the fire and add another layer of ironclad proof. Clean work, solid evidence. Weld all false evidence tight. Leave no cracks. I'll block all her escape routes. Nail the charge on her for good. She'll never rise again. You old wretch, be smart. Go testify in court that Lady Sue is guilty. Otherwise, not only your old bones, but your distant granddaughter will lose her life for good.
I'd rather die than go against my conscience and wrong my innocent mistress.
Here comes the real one. I suggest you turn yourself in and face justice. I'd never throw my life away for you.
I was framed. I can let it go. I was grounded for no reason. I can stay quiet. Even my life was secretly plotted against. I never bothered to fight back. I just stayed calm. But you touched my people.
You're a guilty prisoner locked up. You can't even protect yourself. What can you even do?
Today I'll show you why some people who lays around and never fight for anything. No one dares to provoke or bully them. From now on, you do as I say. This dirty frame up, I'll flip it over myself. I can let this slide. But you touched someone you shouldn't have. The key to this cold case was never the one who struck the blow. It was the one who handled it back then. The one who cleaned up and tampered with the evidence. If we find that hidden handler, all buried truths can be overturned.
Your Highness. Some only got a few words of guidance from you. Others were helped just once. In passing. Just trivial things. How dare they risk angering the powerful, risk their very lives to help you completely?
I never forced anyone to help. They did this willingly.
Our mistress is one of the few in this deep palace who truly treats us servants as people. What the powerful dismiss as trivial kindness is, to us, the greatest mercy in this pitch-dark palace. This old life, I'll risk it all for my master.
So that's it. This old cold case was never some bizarre, unsolved mystery. It was just a fig leaf for the Lius to cover up their grave corruption by framing the dead to take the fall. I'm just their new pawn. Their same old trick again, used to silence the court and wipe out every last trace. 2 generations, the same venomous scheme, a legacy of despicable tactics. The Lius, what a family. This time, I'll make you pay back all blood debts, both old and new. In full with interest.
How could she possibly find out? It's a 20-year-old cold case. I silenced all witnesses and everyone involved long ago. They're all dead, every last one.
My lord. Should we pull back and delay our plans for now?
It's too late to pull back. Tomorrow is the Imperial confrontation ceremony. Send someone at once. Track down the surviving old handler from back then overnight. Silence him immediately. Besides, remake the forged evidence overnight. Make it more convincing, more solid. I'll firmly pin all the charges on Lady Sue, so she can never clear her name for good.
Our opponent is cornered. They'll lash out like a desperate dog. The more dangerous the moment, the more they slip up and reveal themselves. Uncle Fu, take men at once and set hidden defenses. Protect that old handler with all you've got. Stay by his side at all times. Guard with utmost vigilance. We can't let the Liu family succeed.
Your Highness, this man claims to have ironclad proof of Lord Liu's collusion with foreign enemies. If we present it before the Emperor tomorrow, it will doom him beyond redemption.
That's awfully timely and coincidental. No such thing as a free lunch. This isn't an opportunity. It's a trap. They figured out I'm desperate to clear my name and overturn the case. They're sure I'll jump at this and rush to confront the Emperor with this so-called ironclad evidence. But this evidence is a fake they made themselves. If I present it recklessly, I'll instantly be charged. With fabricating evidence and deceiving the Emperor, it's a capital offense. The old case stays unsolved, with new crimes pinned on me. I'll be completely doomed beyond redemption.
That was close. Thank goodness your Highness saw through the trap. So we're completely passive now, with no plan at all?
They want to set a trap for me. I'll play along and turn their trick against them. I'll play out this deadly show they made. I'll wait patiently for the moment. They think they've won. They'll believe I'm trapped. Then they gloat and reveal all their cards. That's when I'll present all solid evidence. To your Majesty, and close the net.
This girl's usually lazy and carefree, never one to compete. But when she sets her mind to plotting, she's meticulous and precise, more thorough and watertight than an old fox in court.
She told me to hold back, wait and see. Just watch the show and don't get involved. Very well. This time, I fully trust her. I'll wait for her to turn the tide.
Your Majesty, Su Yao is implicated in an old case. She even audaciously fabricated evidence to deceive Your Majesty. The evidence is irrefutable. I beg Your Majesty to sentence her to death for deceiving the Emperor. Su Yao, the evidence is irrefutable. Do you plead guilty?
Lord Imperial Father-in-law, this so-called irrefutable evidence, was it truly found in my cold palace residence?
Of course. We have both witnesses and evidence. The case is solid. You can't wriggle out of it.
Good. Your Majesty, someone saw everything clearly. They know who forged this evidence. Who planted it in my chamber to frame me. Bring in the witness.
Your Majesty, I was the accounts manager of the Lu household 20 years ago. Back then, Imperial Father-in-law Lu framed the entire Shen family with false charges to cover up his embezzlement of military funds. This time, he also ordered his men to secretly plant forged evidence in the cold palace to frame noble consort Su. I also have the original account books from that time as proof. Your Majesty, I saw Lu family men sneak a stack of papers into Imperial Concubine Su's chamber late at night. I'll stake my life on it. Every word is true.
I can vouch for Su Yao. I've always trusted her character. As for the Lu family, grudges against them run deep, with mountains of criminal evidence. Time to settle old and new blood debts, grievances between two generations, once and for all.
Lord Lu, the imperial father-in-law, formed factions for personal gain, engaged in corruption and framed loyal subjects. His crimes are unforgivable. Immediately remove Lord Lu and his henchmen from office. Detain all of them. Investigate all their past wrongdoings. Punish them all severely. You've been wronged.
I'm fine.
I've always said,
when evil people sling mud too fast and hard, it will eventually splash back on themselves.
Lady Su has been cleared of all false accusations. For her upright character, keen intellect, and repeated triumphs over adversity, she is hereby bestowed the title of noble consort. She shall move to the finest palace in the main court. The entire Su family shall be rewarded with 1,000 acres of fertile land, countless gold and silver, and 100 bolts of fine silk.
Your Majesty, this absolutely cannot be.
I knew you'd surely refuse.
Your Majesty, such immense honor and generous rewards. I truly don't deserve this. Within the palace, I have more than enough fine clothes and good food. I have no need for land, gold, or silk. Instead, give all these gifts to the poor. Across the realm. To widows, orphans, and the destitute. Blessing all the people is far greater than favoring one alone. That is the true grace of a prosperous age.
All men chase fame and fortune, craving favor and glory. Only you care nothing for vanity and glory, holding all people in your heart instead, willing to give up great wealth and status. Truly rare, truly.
I want nothing else. I just want to go back to my little courtyard in the cold palace, grow my vegetables, raise my chickens, and sleep my peaceful, lazy sleep. If your Majesty truly cares for me, just let me stay where I am.
Emperor, this girl is clear-minded and pure-hearted. She doesn't cling to power. She cares for the people, and no one can change her mind. You rule the world and awe the court. Today, for the first time, You've met someone you can't get a handle on.
The rank of imperial noble consort, palace and favors. If you don't want them, so be it. I'll never force you. But of all things in this world, there's one thing you can't refuse or escape.
What thing?
All my ranks, honors, splendid palaces. Boundless favor. You can calmly push them all aside. Because you are free of desire. And never cling to vanity. But I'm stuck with you. You can't refuse my heart. And I won't let you.
She walked through dust to her death, seeking only peace. Yet in this cold, solemn palace hall feared by all, she unexpectedly found the one and only, a burning, searing flutter in her hung flutter.
Xiaoheng. I just casually mentioned turning the cold palace into a lodge, and the courtyard needed a chair for renovation. But look at you! You went and replaced the entire roof beam with rosewood.
You won't move. You won't move to the main palace hall. Then I'll just have to bring all the world's best things into this little courtyard. Bit by bit. All for you. In this small courtyard, for the first time, I'm not that emperor in the spotlight, trapped by duty. I'm just an ordinary man, shedding all my burdens, stealing a moment of peace from this fleeting life.
An ordinary life is the best. Don't be tense every step. Don't calculate every move. Only then do I have time to calm down and see who around me is truly sincere to me.
In this imperial court, I guard this realm and protect its people. But in this small courtyard, what I protect isn't the realm. It's my home.
See, I've never fought for power or glory. I just want to live in peace and quiet. But in the end, all the warmth and sincerity I deserved came to me without fail.
Your Majesty, the neighboring kingdom has sent envoys. They've brought an urgent diplomatic letter.
What's wrong? Who's this brainless fool barging in to ruin my peace and stir up trouble?
The neighboring kingdom offers a truce, and will send a princess to seal the alliance by marriage. They specifically asked the new alliance princess to stay in the premium palace quarters. It's closest to the cold palace.
I just want to lie flat and enjoy quiet, leisurely days. Why is it so hard?